Hello everyone, this is Century Countess, and we are celebrating our 1 year anniversary coming out as Goth. So I did a poll on Instagram if you wanted a makeup video, a life update, and you guys chose a life update, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to start with the big stuff first, the not so good stuff. To begin with, I want to say there are going to be people out there that are just going to hate you just to hate you. They're not going to have any reason. They're just going to hate you. And that's what I've been dealing with for a very long time during the quarantine time. And it was rough. It was very rough. There was a lady, I don't know her name, all I know is that she's resident of unit, will not confirm, and we'll call her Karen because she was a Karen. And she just took one look at me and she would threaten me, like I'd be walking around the corner and I'd almost bump into her, I'd apologize, and her response is, if you come near me again, I will cut your throat. That's literally what she said to me. And at the time, I didn't know if she was a resident or a guest because during the quarantine, we weren't allowed guests, but people were sneaking them in. So I had no idea if she was a guest. I had no idea if she was a resident. I was hoping she was a guest. That way I could have her barred because literally her behavior was horrific. She would call me names that I cannot repeat here. And this was the type of stuff that could get you in some serious trouble, what she was accusing me of, which is absolute BS. And had the wrong person heard her accusation or heard her going around spreading these rumors, I could have been attacked. I could have been hurt, and it could have been all from what she's been spreading. And this went on throughout the entire quarantine until finally we were able to see our life coaches again, which was awesome. And I had documented everything and I recorded it, even a description of this person. And then long story short, we finally found out she was a resident. Apologize for the notification, 1 sec. So anyway, found out who she was, and the reports kept piling up, and her threats, her verbal abuse just continued on. It continued, until finally one day I come home. This is 3 months ago. I come home and I see animal control is at her unit and they are taking her animal. And long story short, I find out that she's been MIA, hasn't been home in her apartment for weeks, and no one knew why at the time. So they took her animal and they put an orange sign to let her know, this is where you can find your animal, this is your contact information, etc. Still hasn't been home to this very day. It's been very peaceful without her. I will admit, it's been very peaceful. Some people have loose lips here, so I found out that she's not only behind on rent, but for a little while I thought, okay, she's obviously abandoned her apartment because she probably got sick and tired of the staff confronting her about the harassment. And some of you are wondering, like, why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you do a restraining order? Well, these days, stuff like that, it has to be something serious. And even then, when it's serious, when somebody gets physical with you, they come up with some excuse. Well, since this is a one-time thing, we're not going to deal with it. If it happens again, then we'll do something. So in conclusion, she's gone. She's been gone for months. I hope she stays gone. I hope she doesn't come back because it's been peaceful. Literally, it's been very peaceful without that drama. Halloween, I'm for the first time actually doing a real live person. Well, they're not alive anymore. They've been dead for centuries. Elizabeth Balfrey, as you guys know, I do drag. I do female and male caricature. And And this year I'm doing a female historical figure, Elizabeth Balfour. I have a video of the costume I made, including a little bit of mini history story about Elizabeth Balfour on my channel. Feel free to check. But yeah, I'm going to be Elizabeth Balfour. Costumes completed. We did have a stolen item. People steal packages, and it's a long story, but my package was stolen. However, what's weird is the item that I ordered came with a warning thing saying this item has been in contact with something, insert medical nicknames, etc., etc. California law says this causes cancer, so you gotta wash it with a specific solution. I knew what type of solutions to wash it with. The person who stole the item doesn't, so if somebody shows up with cancer, well, it's on them because they're the one who stole my package, I guess. But we did find a replacement. A very good friend is paying for the item. I'm definitely going to be paying her back. Thank you if you're watching this. I love you. But yeah, but it's going to be a fun night. We do this every year on Halloween, and we stay out late. So it's going to be a fun Halloween. It's always a fun Halloween. As for what I'm doing, I'm continuing to do what I love. I'm continuing to be me. I feel good being me. I am glad to have finally found myself. I always am grateful to my friends, my new friends, who basically inspired me and opened my eyes, and I'm now who I am now, and I love it, and I enjoy it. I'm working on some figurines for a fan fiction project. I really love it. Damn these notifications. I really love Resident Evil horror games and horror movies, so I came up with this cool fan fiction, which is Resident Evil Generations, and it's about all of the generations of the Resident Evil main characters. Like, for example, Chris Redfield has a daughter, and her name is Christine Redfield, and they find out about each other during an incident, and all of a sudden all these characters are connected, etc., etc. I'll explain more in a future video, but that's what I'm doing sculpture-wise. I'm also working on costumes, more costumes. I have 2 ideas planned, including how to convert my Halloween costume into an everyday red and black goth wear for clubbing, which is coming very soon after Halloween, of course. Also, it's been 5 or 6 years. I ran into my sister. It was a interesting reunion. I was glad to see her. I was glad to see that she was alive too, because I lost contact with her. I mean, but I'm glad that I'm in contact with her. I'm glad that she's okay. She's in a tiny house program now. So I know that she's safe. There's people there who will make sure she's safe, and I'm hoping things get better for her considering the situation. I'm not going to go into details, but I hope she's okay, and we're planning an outing. It's been delayed, but we are going to have our sibling outing sometime soon. Still single, still trying to find, you know, a relationship. It doesn't matter. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. Just enjoying life. Let's see, what else? I have been considering new hobbies. I kind of want to do something music-wise, but I haven't decided on what form. Definitely not singing. I mean, with my character, Mr. Fenceman, he sings, but he doesn't have much of a good voice. Nor do I. I'm also working more on my goth clothing, my everyday goth clothes when I'm not doing drag. I still got a few fragments of my old life still in my closet that I'm slowly converting into goth wear. I've been tearing clothes up, restyling them, reattaching them, turning them into something completely different. One outfit used to be just a regular button down, now it's like an underlayer that goes over a really cool vest that I made from scratch. I have a leather jacket that I really love that I replicated from a photo of a jacket that was for sale, but it was too small, so I replicated it. I found the exact same brand, and I just looked at the photos and I replicated it from spike to button. Been trying to lose weight, mainly trying to limit my portions and the hours of when I eat because that's what's causing me to get fat. And or gain instead of lose. I'll lose and then I'll regain. That's my problem. I'll lose and I'll regain. Still working on that. I think there is a little bit of weight that I've lost. Hope so, at least. But working on it. I hope I can achieve at least maybe 5 pounds. Be 5 pounds smaller, maybe more. Hopefully, I just got to come up with. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But anyway, that's much of an update. Thank you for watching. If you watched this far, please like and subscribe and hit that bell. There will be more vlogs. There'll be more polls. I want to try to remember to do polls here as well for those who don't follow me on Instagram. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon, and if I don't, and stay tuned for the Balfour costume reveal where I show you how it looks full face and makeup. Have a great one, and happy Halloween month!